Bart, Tiernan, Bush Air Cargo.
All right. Let's start out with a couple of questions. The first one being, what will happen if 110 low or 100 low lead fuel is no longer available?
Well, not only will I go out of business, but there'll be quite a bit of demand in the state for the type of freight we carry and where we carry it. That will die out. They'll have to be carried in some other way. I don't know how, because there's a lot of places we go that nobody else will go. Anyway, the price of freight will go up in the bush. We'll go out of business, lose jobs, but it'll have a ripple effect throughout the state, not only with our operation, but with Everts and NAC, and anybody who basically uses 100 low lead.
Well, any general aviation airplane.
It'll be catastrophic for the state. The price or the cost of living out in the bush will be prohibitive. People will not afford to live out in the bush, and people will be forced into the cities and where there's already high unemployment. Well, not only in the cities, but throughout our economy. In any event, it'll be catastrophic for the state economically.
What are you paying for fuel now?
Right now, I pay bulk fuel about $4.
And then what would be the maximum that you could afford to pay if, say, for instance, we had to ship fuel from Eastern Europe or Russia?
About $4.05. Yeah, I mean, we can barely make it as it is right now. And what you do is you add it on to the cost of doing business, which filters down to the price of your goods that you're shipping, and then the cost of freight goes up. So it's basically a matter, it's going to be a function of how much people are willing to pay. Right now, our business is down 20% just because of the cost of fuel. You raise that 5%, our business is going to go down 5% because in these round motors, especially in the round motors, but with 100 low lead, the price of your product or your freight that you carry for people goes up, not exponentially, but with the cost of fuel. So it's a matter of how much people are paying. People aren't paying right now. You can see it. The only people that are making money right now are people with state contracts to get that funny money going. That money that you print up in Washington, you send it out here. So sure, if you got that kind of money. Otherwise, the private sector money really is hurting, and they aren't paying for our services right now.
What kind of work do you do? What kind of things do you ship?
Anything that fits in a 5x7 door and fits in the cargo bay of the DC-3. Anything, building materials, animals, reindeer, buffalo, drilling, oil field material and equipment, Argos, vehicles, you name it, we'll ship it.
And what kind of runways are you landing on?
We do everything nobody else will do. We do, in the wintertime, we do frozen lakes because we have skis. We'll do beaches, mountaintops, tough runways to get into just because no one else wants to go there. We pick up everyone's crumbs. We're the bottom feeders for Everts.